So let me ask you a quick question. Why do some home inspectors get compared while others get referred over and over and over again, always chosen, right? And on the surface, this might seem like a pretty simple question. You might be saying to yourself, well, some guys just have better SEO, they do more Instagram videos, they're always on social media, I just don't have the time for that. And that's why they're getting all the leads, right? And there's some level of truth to that. If you're putting yourself out there, you're doing SEO, which is, you should have some SEO, you have a really good website, those are all gonna help. But I want to say that it's not enough, right? And there's actually a different game, a different problem going on here entirely. It's not a leads problem, it's what I call a positioning problem. I'm going to show you a quick framework that you can use that'll explain exactly what I mean. So this is what I call the Home Inspector Marketing Ladder. It has 3 rungs. I'll show you the first one. This is called the Commodity Inspector here at the bottom. This is probably 80% of most home inspection companies are here. And this, you can tell if you're here because people will look to this person and see them as interchangeable. They'll call asking about the price, how soon can you do it, how quick, right? It's all about convenience, speed, price. They'll ask you, how much do you charge? That's the number one question when you're here. And the reason for this is that they don't know what makes you different. Homeowners can't see what makes you different. They need a home inspector and you're the home inspector. Or a realtor needs a guy quick and you'll do the job, right? You don't stand out. So price is the one thing that they can look at. So not a good place to be, but unfortunately most people are here. And here you're going to be selling reports. You're the home inspector. You're selling reports of the thing. It's the commodity good. There's another level though, above it. It's called the problem solver, right? This is a step up above the commodity inspector. This person specializes in something, provides a solution to a specific problem. So think mold, or maybe you specialize in historic homes. So now here, instead of being the commodity service, you're preferred, right? The issue here, of course, is that there might be a guy who also does mold, or he also specializes in historic homes, right? That's his specialization. So it's not enough to not be compared, but it's better than being at the commodity level. One step above it. This is where all home inspectors should strive to be. Very few get to. This is what I call the authority inspector. And this person is playing an entirely different game. So instead of waiting on referrals, right, or chasing referrals, referrals come to them. They have what I call referral gravity. So people don't question the price. They don't ask how much. They say, when can you start? This is the authority. This is the market leader, the go-to person in the home inspection industry. And here's the main difference. Each level selling a different product. There's a different thing, a different game going on here, right? Here at the bottom, the commodity guy, you're selling the report. You're selling the inspection, right? You're a technician. Above it, you're the problem solver, right? You're selling a specific solution to a specific problem. I'll help you do X through Y, right? Here at the top, though, it's completely different. You're selling something called a transformation. Yeah, a transformation. You might be saying, Seneca, what the hell are you talking about? I'm a home inspector. A transformation? What are you talking about? Yeah, here at the top, I'll give you an example, real easy. People come to you not just for the report or the specific problem, they're coming for your guidance, your leadership, right? So when they come to you, say, for example, a first-time home buyer, they're anxious, they're worried, they don't know if they're making the right decision, a lot of pressure, right? It's a big purchase. But by working with you and through your guidance, you pulling them and say, hey, come with me. I know the way and I'll show you the way. By the end of that, they're coming out transformed. They're confident home buyer, right? They're the type of person who feels like they're making the right decisions for themselves and their family, right? They're learning to become responsible homeowners. So compare that messaging of I transform anxious home buyers into confident home buyers versus I'll help you solve your mold problem versus I'll give you a good report, right? It's a different game. And obviously this guy at the top is going to be the person that people gravitate towards. So they're not being compared, you're being chosen. So let me ask you a question. You're saying to yourself, Seneca, this is interesting. I like this. It makes a lot of sense. The market perception, right? People are perceived differently, right? How are you perceived? If I was to look at your website right now and then look at the website of your 3 competitors, would I be able to say, if I took away your logo, your brand, I could tell you apart from your 3 competitors? Would I be able to tell the difference of what makes you different? It's an interesting question, right? And most home inspectors can tell me right away. Like, there's an easy answer to that question. So let me present this to you. If this resonates with you, if this is interesting to you, let me help you figure out where you're at on this chart. I want to help you understand what's going on in your business so you can get out of this commodity area if you're there, move up the ladder of perception where trust goes up over time and price shopping goes down. Because eventually I want to get you up here to the authority marketer. So book a call with me down below. Here's what I promise to do for you. There's no pressure. I'm not selling you anything. I do want to help you though. I do want to help you understand the game that's being played. I also want to give you ideas that you can implement right away. Practical ideas that are small, easy to implement, where you're changing the perception about how people see you so you can get out of here. So like I said, if you're interested in doing this, book a call with me down below and I will talk with you soon. Thanks.